Guy for president. I'm here with common sense answers to some very difficult problems we've got. Yesterday, one of my friends at church asked me how I stood on gun control. Well, after another day of tragic shootings at a school here in America, I think tonight's the night I'll answer that. You know, a very brave man used the only weapon he had, protecting the children in his care, his own body. And I think that's a shame. You know, the schools in our country are gun-free zones. Now, what that means is that people are not allowed to bring weapons onto the school property, except for the criminals. And what that allows them to know is that for whatever period of time it takes for authorities to react and get there, they have an opportunity to do whatever their intent is without armed resistance. And folks, we all know the tragic results that that's had. I would like to see armed personnel at all of our schools protecting our children. Whether that's teachers with proper training, hired security guards. I think anytime our children are on school grounds, they need protection. They need armed protection. I think that our children deserve at least the same protection and the same armament to protect themselves as what the criminals have coming after them. Now, that doesn't mean I think just everybody walking up and down the street should be carrying guns. I have no problem with background checks to make sure that people are the type of people that should carry a gun. You know, that they're stable, that they're law-abiding, that they're not a criminal, and number one, that they're U.S. citizens and belong here. No, I don't think that our illegal aliens, and yes, I'm using the word illegal aliens, should ever be allowed in this country to carry arms. First off, they're here illegally. That makes them a criminal. But I do think that people that are responsible, have taken the proper training, have some common sense about what to use a weapon for and how to use it, I really believe that they should have the right and the opportunity to have a personal protection permit. You know, I saw this morning on the internet that a pastor in Evansville, Indiana, thwarted a holdup because he had a personal carry permit. He pulled his gun, he stopped the robbery. Thank goodness the robber was pretending to have a gun, and held the gentleman until the police arrived. You know, I believe that our right to bear arms was put in our Constitution for a reason. And the reason is to protect us against evil. Now, folks, that's evil from another individual or evil from our government. And no, I'm not saying I think we need to attack our government. That's not it at all. But what I am saying, that you have the right to protect yourself. I think that you should have the right to carry a revolver or a pistol in concealment with the proper registration anywhere you want to go. Now, that means to a school. That means to your church. That means to the hospital. I don't think there should be a gun-free zone in this country. I think we have the right to protect ourselves and the right to protect our loved ones, regardless of where we're at. So, folks, that's kind of where I stand on the gun rights. I'm 100% for it. You know, the criminals in Chicago have all the guns they want. There's no better place to go in this country if you want to get killed than Chicago right now. And I think that's a terrible thing. That is a great city. Been there many times. Would love to go back. But folks, I guarantee you that those criminals, if they understand that a hail of gunfire is going to be coming back at them just as much as they're putting out, they'll probably think twice before they go doing their drive-by shootings. Well, folks, that's where I stand on gun control. I hope you have a wonderful evening. I sure hope you try and support me for Plain Guy for President. You can reach me at plainguyforpresident@outlook.com. I'd love to hear what you think.